Hey, y'all, let's get into this video. How is everybody doing? If you guys are in the room, make sure you guys are liking on the video. Make sure you guys are to subscribe to the channel and make sure you guys are following me over on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch. That's not Twitter, TWITCH. And did I say Snapchat? So y'all, let's get on into this video. Did Doug Christie get involved in this situation? And we're just now finding out about it. What did Doug have to say? Is Shantel a little mentally challenged? Let's get into it.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Well, it looks like everybody was like, where is Doug? Where is Doug? Why is Doug not saying anything? I wonder what Doug thinks about this situation. Well, it looks like Doug said something way before we actually knew that he actually said something. And keep this two guys. Get this. And we're going to roll some of this back. Jackie spoke on Shantel clearing her name. And I was wondering what she was speaking of. What she was speaking of, because Shantel was actually going back to her father, telling him different things. Now, for those of you that probably don't know what I'm talking about, we're talking about basketball wives. Now, let's kind of get into something that I kind of missed just a little bit when I did my video yesterday, because it looks like there was information that had come out that said that Doug actually did intervene. Let's get into it.
Like, you came down to that room after the altercation and you manipulated me. I don't know if Evelyn and Brandy felt manipulated, but watching it back on TV, I felt like I was manipulated. And I felt like I have spoken to you after the incident. I reached out, like you said, in your Carlos King interview. I've texted you and checked on you, and at no point did you say, hey, remember when I said that my mom just punched me or pushed me? It was because she didn't. I actually pushed her first. So I just felt like at some point you could have corrected their narrative. Like, we went from my event, it was like 3 weeks from Hawaii to my event. At no point did you say, hey, I pushed my mom first. And I know that you at some point found out, because you even said that your dad was requesting to see the footage and he wanted to see who was telling the truth, because you had your side of the story and your mom had her side of the story.
Okay, let's stop it there. Remember when Jackie said, I want to give you the opportunity to clear your name. Now that makes sense. The reason why Jackie said this, because not only was Shantel lying to the cast members, she was also lying to her brother and her father. So we kind of understand now why Jackie said this right here. I was wondering what Jackie was meaning when she said, I'm going to give you the opportunity to clear your name. But now I know exactly what she meant. I'm going to give you the opportunity to clear your name.
You an opportunity to clean your name up. If this is how you want to
clear my name,
Shantel, listen.
Now, do y'all remember that? Jackie said, I want to give you the opportunity to clear your name. And Shantel went on and on and on. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, what does Jackie mean? But I was starting to think Shantel was going back saying something to her dad, but I wasn't quite sure. But after Ming stated in her interview, whatever you want to call it, that she did on her channel, she said that Doug wanted to see the actual footage because he wanted to see who was lying. So it seems like Jackie had to not only defend herself against the castmates, she had to tell her husband because he like, listen, Shantel said this, you're saying this. So he wanted to see the footage. And this is why Jackie said, I'm going to give you the opportunity right now to clear your name because Jackie, like, you have been lying, girl.
This how you.
I need to clear my name up.
Girl, stop.
Do you hear yourself?
Stop.
I need to clear my name
I'ma say
up.
this.
Please say it
I
and
love
record
you.
it while you
I
at
ain't
it,
recording
so
nothing.
you can
I
run
look
it back
to
to
see.
Dad
I
and
love-
Douglas. And
Stop.
Now y'all see, she said, I know you're recording me because I know you want to run it back to Dad, which is her dad, Jackie's husband, and Douglas, which is her brother. If y'all recall on the show, Shantel even called her brother. So Shantel had been creating this lie narrative for the entire time. And I'm so glad that Ming did that interview because in fact, she pulled it all together. Well, what I'm hearing is that Shantel does have some problems. And I think I did bring that up before, with regards to the custody and things like that, because the girl is a little off. So they do say that she does have a little problem, a temper. She's a crash out queen. That is what I'm hearing. And one of the reasons why Doug wanted that footage, because he does not believe Shantel. Okay. Because at the end of the day, this is what people need to understand. This man is going to ride, and he rides for Jackie hard. And if y'all don't believe, y'all should know by now that he rides for Jackie. Because, baby, when I saw this right here on Jackie's page, I said, listen, the only thing I hope, if I ever want to decide to get in a relationship, is that I find one similar to this one right here. Because let me just tell y'all, this one right here loves her. Dirty draws, dusty, whatever, however dirty she can get them. This one loves her. So let's get into this. And Jackie posted this on her social media. And I feel like Jackie was letting the girls know, don't worry about what's going on over here, because one thing you need to be trying to get is what I have that you don't have. Because one thing Doug loves is Jackie's everything about her, y'all. So let's get into this right here. I gotta turn the wait to the music off.
I have so much I want to say to you. And I tried to write it down and I rehearsed it in my mind a million times. And I just want to say that I know that, I love you and I have a million things I want to say, but I won't take up their time saying it. I'll tell you tonight. And I don't mean like that. I'm talking about when I tell you about the late catering and the this and the that, but it turned out beautiful, as you are. I love you.
I got a couple things, just a couple.
What? Oh my God. See, I get on his nerves this much, y'all.
You changed my life.
Let me just repeat that for y'all that can't hear it in the back. This man is in tears and he's saying, you changed my life. This is the type of love you want, because I don't give a damn what nobody say about Jackie. One thing is two things is for sure, and two things is for certain. He loved Jackie. He ain't going no damn where. So Shantel, sit down somewhere.
You did what you were supposed to do with my race. My heart, dearest, there's nothing that I can give you or say to you that will equal what you know that's enough. Tell her, Dave. I don't know if you guys understand what it feels like to be willing to die for somebody. But you give me so much. This money don't mean shit. I just want you all the time, and why it happens like this is because I don't love you. I'm in love with you.
Listen, I don't know what to say behind that, but at the end of the day, Doug is riding for his wife, Jackie. Shantel is a liar. They say this girl she got some mental issues, and that is partially, allegedly, I should say that. It's some of the reason why Jackie didn't want to go back and forth with her. She has always had issues. And y'all can kind of see this just by how she's acting right now. It seems like she wants her mother's life, which is crazy that she's an adult, but she grew up, she was a child. But to want your own father to love you more than he loves his wife, girl, please. It don't work like that. It is wife, husband, and then the kids or the grown-ups, whatever. Because at some point, as a kid or as an adult, you grow up and you lead your own life. Stop trying to ruin your mother's life and get your brain fixed or whatever is going on. Because at the end of the day, Doug got the videos, the footage, and only thing you have done now, Shantel, is really make yourself way more, they don't believe you now, just a little bit more, because you are a liar. And not only did you tell a lie, you lied to the world. This is not like a lie that you just told your dad, your mama did this. You went on national TV and lied on your own mama. So, Doug is your father. Obviously, he's, going to listen to what you say. But at the end of the day, he's never taking your side over his wife. Forget it. Do I need to play that video again? It's over with. Nobody believes Shantel, not even her own father. And she has pretty much made a fool out of herself. But the thing of it is I think that Doug is a very fair person. And I think asking for the video, okay, he asked for the video. But I think that was really from a fair, just to be fair, from a standpoint of being fair. But at the end of the day, y'all know he ain't never going left on Jackiechristie. I mean, y'all did hear what he just said. In tears, you raised me. He said, listen, I'm dying for this one right here. So at the end of the day, hopefully y'all find somebody like that. And me too.
While it's still too hot. Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop.